Rice. Here's Harry Maguire, who's been the subject of, well, you'd have to call it really a hate campaign among some fans. He's rarely been picked by Manchester United this season, only 3 times in the Premier League. John Stones out to Kieran Trippier. Trippier replaced now for Newcastle United. He's been in prime form and his team are up in 3rd place in the Premier League. I think we can see Iran's intentions very early on here.
I think within a minute, Ian, you see what likely 90 minutes are going to look like. The only caveat, of course, if England get a goal too early, Iran will eventually have to come out, but I think you can expect a lot of this.
Well, they drew with Portugal at the last World Cup, and they very nearly drew with Spain as well. Goal disallowed on a fractional offside division. Carlos Queiroz, a former number 2 at Manchester United, a former Real Madrid manager, a former Portugal manager. He knows how to set teams up to frustrate. Trippier looking to get an early ball in here. Saka was arriving, and so was Sterling, picked up by Bellingham. England would have that corner. Mason Mount there in picture, getting the nod here. He came on and made quite a big difference in the last England game, a 3-3 thriller against Germany.
On that cross from Trippier, England had just Harry Kane in the box. Raheem Sterling arrived late, but they got to get more numbers in the box. When they get chances like that wide, you got to put numbers into the box. You're not going to get a lot of opportunities centrally today.
First set piece then for England, and it's too long for everybody. Maguire claims he was being fouled there. A lot of the England players are making protests to the referee. Nothing doing, I don't think, though.
I think Stones and Maguire both. And it looks like a Brazilian referee may be looking at it.
Well, that was Cheshmi holding on there for dear life. Will he be sent to the monitor here? The referee, Rafael Klaus from Brazil, who earlier this season set 5 players off in 1 game.
There may have been 2 fouls there, Ian. One on Maguire, one on Stones.
You can see what Gareth Southgate thinks. What was Cheshmi thinking? They're going to say play on, because I guess they're saying not a clear and obvious error, but it's crazy to try that, isn't it, Landon, when there are cameras everywhere?
In today's day and age, Ian, you just very rarely get away with it. However, they did.
That was Cheshmi, the player involved. He was one of the players not involved at all in the qualification. And I have to say, this Iran team that Queiroz has picked here today has taken even seasoned watchers of this team very much by surprise. Here's Rice again. Rice might feel quite at home here, because the setup in this stadium is rather like West Ham United's home in East London, the London Stadium. Here's John Stones of Manchester City. Out to Bukayo Saka, the youngster who is playing for the current league leaders in the Premier League, Arsenal. England have advanced from the group stage in 11 of their last 12 tries in the World Cup, the exception being 2014 when they were home before the postcards. Bottom of the group in Brazil. Stones again. Been playing right back for his club recently. Back in his usual England position here. Mount to spread it wide. Shaw to get the early cross away. Iran defending very, very deep. But they are good at it usually. They only let in 5 goals in 16 qualifying matches. That's Hosseini. Happy to give away the throw-in the end. They'll only have Jahanbakhsh and Taremi looking to break forward if they can ever get out of this shell.
That's where John Stones and Harry Maguire have to be really good. You saw